Hi, and welcome to another video in Travel Small, Live Big's Campground Favorite Series, and welcome to Susan Creek Campground along the beautiful North Umpqua River, Highway 138, east of Roseburg, a little bit west of Crater Lake, and it's known as the Highway of Waterfalls. And we were here a few years ago, did 4 waterfalls, Clearwater Falls, which we're going to tomorrow, my favorite waterfall ever, Whitehorse Falls, Watson Falls, and Toketee Falls. All amazing. We might stop back at Toketee, and there's a couple other ones to do. There's a beautiful campground. This is our style. It's green. The river's right behind us. We have a big giant site, and it was really affordable. Stay tuned. And cheers, little Oregon White here. If this is your first or hey, 10th time visiting our channel, please consider subscribing for more videos in this series. And cheers! Hi, I'm Heather, this is Jim, and this is Sierra, our rescue pup, who is a handful and a half. After many years of living on one of these, we now live in this, our Imagine XLS 17 MKE, and yes, that's a lot of words and letters for a less than 22-foot trailer. We are Travel Small, Live Big. Join us as we get on the road and explore the United States. Until I started piecing this video together, I didn't really realize just how loud the river was. I narrated it in the campsite, so you will hear the river behind my voice. Alright, the campground offers 30 sites for tents or RVs up to 48 feet. That's what the moon guide said. I don't believe that at all. I would say maybe a 30-foot RV or maybe a 28-foot trailer. It's a little windy out there. There are some branches overhead and a little bit of a tight turn, a little bit tight backing up for some of these sites. Some of the sites are much better suited for tents, which is what we like. We tend to like campgrounds over RV parks. So again, we're about 30 miles east of Roseburg, a little bit east of the town of Glide, along the North Umpqua. It's called the Wild and Scenic River. The campground offers restrooms, flush toilets, showers, drinking water, and garbage service. The sites are beautiful, have little fences around them. There's greenery and ferns, fire pit, and a ginormous, like a double size picnic table. It's huge. Beautiful areas for tents. Some along the riverside have decent views. Some there's you can't see the river between the trees. And then the ones along the roadside, there's a little bit of burn history on the back side of that, so it's a little more sparsely covered with trees. We're in probably what I would think is the nicest site, Site 7. The reservation.gov said motorhomes up to 50 feet or 52 feet, which is definitely doable, but you gotta watch the trees on the left and something like a rock or something on the right. Jim got in just perfectly, big, large site behind it. With our senior discount and reservation fee for 3 nights, we averaged under $13 a night in June of 2022. It is all dry camping, and we have had to run our generator because we're not getting a lot of sun with all this tree cover here. There's a trail system that goes along this river, and I'm not even sure how many miles, 12 and a half, 14 miles, something, and I could be way off. I read about this a few days ago. But the trail kind of meanders through here. We can hop on the trail and go west for about a half a mile to the Day-Use area. Then if you cross the highway, you can go up for about a 3/4 mile, I'm gonna say walk, up to Susan Falls, which we did today. Very pretty, but in a burned out area. It is wheelchair accessible, and they consider it moderate for wheelchairs, easy for walkers. Something else pretty cool about this area is in the town of Glide, where some of my cousins live and raise sheep. There's a spot called Colliding Rivers, where the little river and the North Umpqua meet pretty much head to head. And I guess when it's flooding, it's pretty crazy. Big waves there. We saw some guys fishing below, and it just was very cool to see two rivers meet head to head. Supposedly there's only a few of those in the world or the US. I'll have to read up on that. So the pros, beautiful sights, drinking water, garbage. The river's right behind us. It's very pretty. No cell service though, so that's definitely a con. You can hear some highway noise. And if you're not hearing that, you're hearing river noise. And there are little bugs, gnats, and little biting things that I have mosquito bites, and they're starting to bug me. It is also, though, 7:30, 7:40, so it's kind of the witching hour. It is beautiful. It's a lovely temp. It's nice to be comfortably warm after being cold and then being super hot before that. But the bugs, yeah, the bugs. Anyway, cheers. And a big reason to camp here is to go see the nearby waterfalls. This is Clearwater Falls, aptly named. This is so gorgeous here. I will link our video on our trip to this and 3 other waterfalls at the end of this one. Just beautiful. And Sierra liked it too. A quick stop at Watson Falls, a very easy walk from the parking area. A stop at the Toketee Falls trailhead parking lot just to see this again, a 12-foot in diameter redwood pipe that powers 3 turbines. This was built in 1949. We did the hike last time. This time, we just visited the pipe. And then a drive on an offshoot to Steamboat Falls. Very cool because it has a fish ladder built in on the side. There are so many more falls to see in this area, so I'm sure we'll visit again. And in the meantime, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and leave us a comment so we know you were here. As always, thanks for watching.